Hi friends, this is a story I wrote about a person waking up in the middle of the night and questioning whether or not they're dreaming or not and have like a visionary experience. Universal decisions from the beginning. So I see a large set of curtains in front of my dark bedroom, and then I see my open palms. Am I dreaming? My two hands open up the curtains to the sides, and looking through the open window, I then fly through that window and fly up into the sky and through the clouds. Then I enter into the starry universe. And after flying for a while, I notice some beautiful lights and a strange new sight. Hey, that looks like Orion, the black hole nebula. As I go through that black hole, I go through some gassy, cloudy-like vapors, and I notice some diamond and crystal pillars. I then see a golden city coming into view. Whoa! A large set of doors open inward, and a cloud of glory pours forth as I hear a chorus of voices saying, "Come in." I see a large conference-like room where a decision-making process is going on among the divine family. Like a round table discussion, I notice four bright, shining, and glowing beings talking among themselves and surrounded by rainbows. The discussion revolves around the creation of the universe. The men sit on thrones, the women stand next to 7 lamps of fire burning before the thrones. The women look like they are on fire with raw energy, and the glassy floor reveals flashes of lightning from the thrones like electricity throughout it. The background has a life pulsating like rhythmic heartbeat vibrational feel to it, and sounds coming from it. Creative energy is about to be released. I hear the sounds of thunder, I see flashes of lightning, and I hear the raw power of electricity buzzing. And crystals are reflecting colorful rainbows around the scene. As the conversation continues, the Father reveals the 7-sealed book in his right hand. We will create a universe with people, angels, animals, and plants. Mother asks, "Lord, shall we give this responsibility to our children?" Father answers yes. Jesus states, "Father, I will be your word. You speak and I will create it." Wisdom says, "Father, I will be as your breath and blow life upon the creation. I will breathe life into the angels, people, animals, and plants." Jesus says, "Let us make mankind in our image and in our likeness." Wisdom replies, "Yes, let's do that." The Father hands Jesus the 7-sealed book, saying, "My son, this book reveals the future." Each seal opens up the next chapter in the ongoing story that leads up to the final chapter of joy and victory. The Father hands Wisdom a book, saying, "The people can have a Bible so that they can know our plans." Wisdom replies, "Yes, Lord." Mother says, "Lord, you know the future from the beginning of time." Jesus and Wisdom agree, saying in unison, "We trust you, Father, for everything that life brings to us." Jesus says, "Father, we are happy by ourselves already. We could just continue as one family continuously and forever." And Mother says, "Or, my son, we could just create all of life programmed as robots to always live in harmony and happiness." Wisdom says, "It's a huge risk of pain, suffering, and death to give our angels and people the choice to say no. How can we allow them to go their own way?" Father replies, "Yes, Wisdom, I think it is best to allow our creation to decide for themselves in regards to following our way or their own way. After they experience suffering and death during and after the final day of judgment, they will understand that our way is the only and best way for continued life, health, and happiness." Mother asks, "Well, Lord, will angels and people be put on a temporary time limit so as to develop their characters and to determine their destiny?" Wisdom asks, "Father, will those suffering in their own ways be lost without a future hope of restoration?" Father answers, "For freedom and happiness to be maintained forever, there must be a satisfactory outcome to the problem of suffering and death. There must be a way to bring angels and people back to our ways of perfect love and happiness." Jesus says, "Father, I'm willing to go and demonstrate your love to all the worlds that we create. and especially to those who suffer the most. I will die as a willing sacrifice so as to restore angels and people back to fellowship with us. Then all of creation will be restored back to perfection. Father replies, My son, your willingness to suffer and die to reclaim the lost back into restoration makes me feel to the very depths of my being. When wrongdoing and death are no more, then all the worlds will be thankful. They will always uphold the law of health and happiness for all. The divine family covenant and agree with the plan and purposes revealed by the Father. They fold their hands together and do a little bow to the Father as he holds out his hands and says, Blessings. I am then turned around to retrace my pathway back out to outer space, back to earth, through those curtains, and into the darkness of my bedroom near my bed. I must share this message with people. My hands close the curtains.